Okay, we're live. Nithyananda, welcome back to another session of Bhagavad Gita Decoded reading. So today we will continue with chapter 10, part 2. So before we begin, let's settle into the space of restful awareness and listening. Sit with the back straight, with the eyes closed. Connect with the body awareness and your breath awareness. Take long, deep breathing, slow, long, deep breathing. Bring awareness to the two gaps between inhalation, exhalation, exhalation, and inhalation. Slow down the breathing so that you start to rein yourself back to the now, present moment. In that restful awareness, let's begin. Join the palms together. Let's invoke Swamiji, Bhagavad, Nithyananda, followed by 3 times Mahavakya. So we chant the Satguru Vandanam. Take a deep breath. Nithyanandam Paramasukaram Kevalam Jnanamutin Bandvatitam Gaganashatrisham Tattvamasya Laksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Savari Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Satgurantam Namami. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. So a very warm welcome back to Bhagavad Gita Decoded reading. So those of you who are joining here at the Ardinam, social media as well as Zoom, once again a warm welcome. So let's get into the session itself. Let's see the slides. Blank. Okay, good. It's up now. So today we're concluding chapter 10, Vibhuti Yoga. Today is 26th of August, 2026. So let's get into what we'll be covering today, the flow. So we'll do a quick recap of what chapter 10, part 1, based on last week, verse 1 to 21. First part of the verses. And then we enter into the second half of this chapter and some commentary from Swamiji's book itself. Okay? So next. So now let's do the opening mantra to invoke Sri Krishna. So all of you.
Kamsa Chanuramadhanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum.
Let's do it again.
Om Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanuramadhanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum.
So the meaning of this mantra is, I salute unto you, Bhagavan Krishna, Guru, Master of the world, Son of Vasudeva, Supreme Bliss of Devaki, Destroyer of Kamsa and Charuna. Let's go into the next mantra. Oh, what happened? The mantra to invoke Bhagavad Gita, the sacred knowledge. What happened? Oh God, never mind. We'll just...
Om Parthaya Pratibodhita Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Gratitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaita Pritavarshini Bhagavatim Ashtadasadhyayinim Amba Tvam Anusandadhami Bhagavad Gita Bhavatveshini.
So the meaning of the mantra is Om, I meditate upon you, Bhagavad Gita, the affectionate divine mother, showering the nectar of Advaita non-duality and destroying rebirth, incorporated into the midst of Mahabharata, 18 chapters by sage Vyasa, the author of the Puranas, and imparted to Arjuna by Bhagavan Narayana himself. Oh, what happened? I don't know. All right, so now let's do a quick recap of chapter 10 in the first part, verse 1 to 21 that we covered last week. So here in this chapter 10, Bhagavan Sri Krishna explains his glories, yoga of divine manifestation, Vibhuti Yoga. See, in the last chapter, chapter 9, he gave the technique or the cognition of feeling deeply connected with the whole, with the existence. Now, he goes in a greater detail explaining how he is the ultimate and how he expresses himself. So when Krishna, the ultimate master, talks about himself, he talks as Para Brahma Krishna, the cosmic Krishna, not this, the Krishna that Arjuna knows as a childhood friend. He is the cosmic Krishna. So in this chapter, especially, he is at the peak of his cosmic consciousness. So the first thing Krishna teaches as Raja Vidya, Raja Guhyam, is the secret of all secrets. That existence is not your enemy. It responds to your thoughts. It continuously cares for you. It is intelligence. It is an independent intelligence. So the ultimate secret that Krishna wants to reveal is that existence, Parashakti, Brahman, or that names that you call it, is fundamentally a friend of yours. He's a friend, not an enemy. It is intelligence. Next slide. So in this chapter, he said, you are the ultimate. You are the ultimate. We need to analyze that we are part of the same energy system as the cosmos, the universe. So in a lot of Hindu scriptures describe the 5 energy elements that comprises the whole nature: earth, water, fire, air, ether, the Panchabhutas. So the human system is also a combination of the same 5 elements as the cosmos, universe. So are all beings, whether it's inanimate or animate. So we are all part of the same material made up of these 5 elements. So an enlightened being has no identity. His only identity is merged identity with the cosmos. Understand? So that's why we say that Guru, enlightened master, Guru, Brahman and self is one and the same. Next slide. So now let's enter into the second part of Vibhuti Yoga. You are the ultimate. So in verse 22nd, so Bhagavan Sri Krishna continues. He says, of all the Vedas, I'm the Samaveda. Of all the gods, I'm Indra. Of all the senses, I'm the mind. And in the living beings, I am the consciousness. He again elaborate who he is. Next slide. Say, of the Rudras, I am the Shankara. Of the Yaksha and Rakshasas, I am Kubera, god of wealth. Of the Vasus, I am fire. And of the pigs, I am Miru. So he's describing the different dimensions of the whole universe, but he's that, he's that, he's that. Next slide. Of the priests, understand, Upatha, that I am the chief of Brihaspati, right? Brihaspati, which is one dimension of Paramashiva. Of the warriors, I'm Skanda. Of the water bodies, I'm the ocean. So see, he's describing him as the source of all what we think as part of nature, right? So he's describing all the different dimensions of him. Next slide. Of the great sages, I'm Brigu. Of the vibration, I'm the Om, the primordial sound. Of the sacrifices, I'm the chanting of holy names. Of the immovable objects, I'm Himalayas. Imagine describing him, he is in everything and everything is in him. Next slide. Of all the trees, I'm Banyan tree, and of all the sages of the gods, I'm Narada. Of all the Gandharvas, I'm Chitrarata. Of all the realized soul, I'm the sage Kapila. Next slide. Of all the horses, know me to be, this one, Uchishraras, born of the nectar generated from the churning of the ocean. So that horse that is come out from the milky ocean when it's being churned by the Deva and the Asuras. Of all the elephants, Airavata, and of man, the king. Next slide. Of the weapons, I'm Thunderbolt. Of the cows, I am Kamadamnu. For begetting children, I'm the god of love. Of the snakes, I'm Vasuki. Vasuki is the snake that they used to churn the Milky Ocean, right? So of the serpents, I'm Ananta. Of the water deities, I'm Varuna. Of the ancestors, I'm Yama, and of the ones who ensure discipline, I'm Yama. So, a lot of that. Next slide. Discipline. See, Lord Yama is one version. Yama is the discipline, in the Yoga Sutras. We talk about Yamas and Niyamas. He said he's the Yama, the discipline, truth. And he said of the Daitya, the demons, I'm Prahlad. And all the reckoners, I'm Time. Of all animals, I'm the king of animals, the lion. And all the birds, I'm Garuda, the eagle. Next slide. Of the purifiers, I'm the wind. Of the welders of weapons, I'm Rama. Of the water beings, I'm the shark. And of the flowing river, I'm Yanavi, Ganga. Okay. Of all creations, I am surely the beginning and end and the middle, O Arjuna. Of all knowledge, I am the spiritual knowledge of the self. Of all arguments, I am the logic. Next slide. Of the letters, I am the A. Of the dual words, I am the compound, and surely I am the never-ending time. I am the omniscient, who sees everything, who is present in everything, pervades in everything. Next slide. I am the all-devouring death, and I am the creator of all things of the future. Of the feminine, I am fame, fortune, beauty, beautiful speech, memory, intelligence, faithfulness, and patience. Of the Samaveda hymns, I am the Brit Sama, and of the poetry, I am the Gayatri mantra, and of the months, I am Magastya, Magasyara, and of the seasons, I am spring. Next slide. Of all the cheating, I'm gambling. Of all the effulgence things, I'm the effulgence. I'm victory, I'm effort, I'm the goodness, sattva, of all those who are in sattva, good quality, in sattva quality. Next slide. Of the descendants of Rigni, I'm Vasudeva, Krishna. Of the Pandavas, I'm Arjuna. Of the sages, I'm also Vyasa. Of the seer, I'm Ushana. Which means he resides in all beings.
She's everywhere.
Yeah, he's everywhere. He resides in all beings. Yes, he's just describing,
She is everywhere.
Yeah, he's everywhere, and he's just telling Arjuna so that he understands all those people you're familiar with. I'm them. He said, I even of the Pandavas Arjuna, which is him. He was like, huh, you're me? Right? I'm Vasudeva Krishna. Okay, next, which is the son of Vasudeva. Okay, so of rulers, I'm their scepter. Of the victorious, I'm statesmanship. Of all the secrets, I'm also silence. Of the wise, I'm wisdom. So he is in everything and everything is in him. That's what he's trying to elaborate in so many verses. Also, of whatever beings exist, I'm the seed, O Arjuna. So he's the source. There is nothing that exists without me in all creations, moving and unmoving. So he explained further why he's the source. Next slide. There is no end to my divine glories, O Parantapa. What have been said by me are example of my detailed glories. So his glories is endless, as you can see, as he described. You should know that whatever glories exist or whatever beautiful and glorious exists, all that surely is born of just a portion of my splendor. That's why whatever you describe as beautiful, glorious, all the beautiful things, amazing things, they are just born out of him, just a portion of him. Next. So this is the last verse of this chapter. So of what use is to know about the many manifestations of this kind, O Arjuna? I pervade this entire world with just a part of myself. That means he is in everything. Okay, next slide. So here Krishna give a very, very important secret. Macrocosm and microcosm are one and the same. In verse 20, he said, Krishna is both the macrocosm, the cosmos, and the microcosm, the Brahmanda, cosmos, and the Pindanda, individual being. See, this body is Pindanda, individual being. Brahmanda is the cosmos. He is both. His energy permeates all living and non-living entities, and he decides upon their nature. Okay? So to be part of him, the existence, we need to be always in remembrance of the divine. Next slide. And then he declares once again, he declares that he is everything that really matters. He says he is the ultimate consciousness in all the beings. He is the beginning, middle, and end of all beings. He declares that he pervades the entire space, time, and beyond. So here he described that among the gods, he is Indra, the king of gods, or the celestial being, and of Rudras, he said he is Shankara. And of the water body, Krishna says he is the mighty ocean, the infinite in expanse, essential to all life forms in the ocean. And of all the sages, Krishna says he is Bhrigu, one of the Sapta Rishi. There are 7 rishis who directly sort of got initiated by Mahadeva. So he said one of them. Of all the vibration, he said he's the Om, he's a transcendental Om. It is the primordial sound from which the universe manifested itself. This is Pranava, the mystic symbol. Next slide. So then he talked about the different types of sacrifices. He said of all the different types of sacrifices, Krishna says that he's japa, or chanting of the holy names of all the immovable objects. He's the mighty and majestic Himalayas and the abode of the snow. Krishna says among the trees, he's the banyan tree. Among the siddhas, the self-realized person, Krishna says he's Kapila, the complete sage. Understand, Kapila is the author of the Sankhya Yoga system of philosophy. He wrote the Sankhya Yoga. He is also the founding father of the Mahadivani Pitta, okay? Kapila's Samvara Pitta. Kapila Samvaranapita, which is Swamiji's, now he's the head of the Mahanimanipita. Okay, so currently Swamiji is the head of this organization, which has come for so many thousands of years. So of all the purifying elements, Krishna says he's the formless and pure wind of the various branches of knowledge. He is the ultimate spiritual knowledge, the self-realization. He is never-ending time, creator of this universe, Brahma. And Krishna says he's the creator and also the destroyer. So this is what he described. Sorry, next slide. So he said, understand his divine glory. He said, forget about yourself, drop yourself and let the divine, let this cosmic energy prevail. Let him be, let the divine be. This surrender mode can transform your whole consciousness. It can make you experience the ultimate truth that Krishna is trying to explain here. His glories, his vibhuti, his divine glory. Next slide. So, one of the Shastra Pramana that he gave in verse 40 is, whatever I have said, whatever more I can say, will only be a drop in the ocean, a fragment of what I am. There is nothing that is not me, nothing that exists outside of me, and nothing that has not been created from or by me. So he is the creator of everything that you can imagine in the entire cosmos. That's why he's trying to say, I'm in everything. I created everything. Next slide. He's the source. And then there is this Gita called Anugita. Krishna says, Arjuna, I can't give you the teaching again because they were said in the high spiritual eternal consciousness. At that time, I was in the high eternal consciousness. I was radiating my enlightenment. That very enlightenment spoke to me. The universal consciousness spoke to me. That is why all the teaching came out. I represented the universal energy, the universal consciousness at that moment. Now I cannot give the same teaching again. Understand? This is recorded in the Anugita. When Arjuna asked him to repeat again, he said, no, I can't repeat again because when everything was happening, when he was speaking, everything was spoken from the eternal consciousness. He was, he said, that's why he said, I can't give the same teaching again because they were said in the high spiritual eternal consciousness. Understand? So when he's speaking who he is, the glory, he's describing him as the cosmic Krishna. Okay? Next slide. Okay, we can pause for a while. Today, this part is very short. Everything is just more describing about Krishna. So, we're going to do a short meditation. Okay, then I think today we probably can conclude early. So, understand what Krishna has revealed. He's the ultimate. And you are the ultimate as well. Okay? So, we're going to connect with the Bhagavan Sri Krishna and understand this chapter, the essence of this chapter. Let him give us the experience. Okay? So, I'd like all of you to sit. Where the eye bent? Today's an amazing short. Okay, so now let's connect with Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Of all the verses that he described in chapter 10, Vibhuti Yoga, what resonated in you? Let's do an inquiry. See, inquiry means what? Exploring the truth through your own body. A self-inquiry of the truth shared by Bhagavan Sri Krishna. So, connect to the vastness of Krishna, what he described, all the different dimensions, or whether it's nature, animate, inanimate, all the sages, all the divine, of all the things, he is in awe. So connect with that cosmic Krishna, which he revealed in this chapter about his glories. So let's meditate, do an inquiry of the glories of Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Okay? So I'm going to play some flute music. Let's enter into that. We'll do about 7 minutes of this inquiry. Sit with the back straight now. Relax. Open your eyes. How was the feeling? How was the experience? Very nice.
Relaxed and joyful.
Yeah, I also enter into this like such a nice silent space. Was just like, wow, just relax, chill. So nice, right? That is the Krishna's space. Hey, by the way, I wanted to share with you. Next Friday is Krishna Janmashtami. Okay, next week we're going to have a series of activities leading up to Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivan's live darshan of Krishna. Okay, so on Tuesday we are going to share on the tips how to prepare to receive Krishna. Okay, and then on Wednesday we can teach you how to make Bala Krishna so that you can start worshipping and welcoming him. And then on Friday we have the Krishna Janmashtami, right? So we are going to do a short meditation session to connect. So all of you are welcome to join. And then, of course, in the late night in Singapore time, we'll have Bhagwan's live darshan and satsang. So all of you gear up to welcome Krishna next week. Okay? So now let's continue with the last few slides. So once again, I want to invite all of you to this amazing 1-month program offered by the SPH, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. This is called Paramashiva Sena program. Every month, a 30-day program where it is completely free of cost. All you need to do is pay for your flight ticket and accommodation. Program is free, food is free. So if you are ready for an intense transformation, just take a time out to go and attend this program. Okay, next slide. So this is some of the highlights of what you can see the participants are doing. They have completion session, they have group discussion, they have yoga, sattvic food, dance, and all that is part of rituals also, part of the whole journey of nurturing yourself, building a community of Kailasa, and basically, body, mind, spirit nourishment, transformative program. All right, next slide. So another important program that I would like to also highlight is Abhayam Savabhutebhyo, which is a program, humanitarian program launched by Bhagavad, Nithyananda Paramashiva on the Guru Purnima, 29th of July. This is a program that Swamiji has officially launched through the UAN, United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees. So Kailasa is a global humanitarian initiative offering refuge, dignity, protection, and spiritual freedom to all who seek it. So regardless of country, regardless of race, you are welcome to seek refuge if you feel that you have been persecuted, if you feel that you're not living with a dignity on protection and you are seeking spiritual freedom. You can sign up, apply for this Abhayam Savabhutebhyo, and the people will take care of helping you to, in every part where Kailasa is present, will be able to support this humanitarian initiative. Okay, applications are now open. So Swamiji said the doors of Kailasa are open, you are seen, you are protected, welcome home. So that is what his message to everybody. With refuge for all, regardless. Next slide. Okay. By the way, before I conclude, this Friday is the celebration of Varalakshmi, the goddess of boons, who gives boons. So we're going to celebrate with the Varalakshmi Bhatram, the puja, at 3 p.m. Singapore time. So if you are available, you can join us. So I thank you all for coming to this session. And if you want to read the book itself, Bhagwan's commentary on the Bhagavad Gita, this is the link. You can download the ebook. And if you like to have a physical copy, which I highly recommend, you can contact me or any one of people from Kailasa, Singapore. We can send you a physical copy. So next week, we will begin chapter 11, Vishwara Rupa Darshan Yoga, where Krishna is going to reveal the cosmic form of him to Arjuna. He's giving that Vishwarupa, which is, a darshan of his actual cosmic form. So next chapter is going to be
Very important.
very important and exciting.
Very exciting.
It's a very long chapter. When I look through, it's like 54 verses. So we're going to have two parts to chapter 11 as well. And we're going to get his darshan as well. So when we sit, let's have a darshan of Vishwarupa, of Krishna. Okay? The timing is kind of like perfect. Next week is celebrating Krishna Janmashtami, and on Wednesday we're going to have his darshan.
Very nice.
Very nice. Like everything just kind of, yeah. It's like it's so such a nice synchronicity of.
After this only, Arjuna trust him.
Yes,
100%.
complete. He just complete surrender because, yeah, because imagine seeing the darshan of the cosmic Krishna. He has no more question. The mind just died. Yeah. So this is a very important chapter where Krishna finally show Arjuna his true cosmic form. So I look forward to seeing all of you to attend this session with me next week, and also in celebration of Krishna Janmashtami. All right, can't you see all the synchronicity all coming together? Leading up to his darshan and his Vishwarupa darshan. Okay, so with that, if there's no further question, we'll wrap up with the Purna mantra. Thank you all for joining. See you next week. Om Purnamada Purnamitam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sovam Bhagavad Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Paruka Paramastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you Parvati, Swarupini. Alright, see you all.